Hey there, welcome back to Motion and Product. My name is Michael Lee. In today's video, what we're going to do is take a look at Adalo's theme to take it from this to this. And hopefully it inspires you to get out there and customize your own applications so that you can put your own impact on the world. This is one of Adalo's templates for a class booking application. And what we're going to do today is to use this as a starting point to create a new style to show that you can style Adalo apps to suit your needs. Today, we're gonna create a fitness theme application, and I'm gonna use green as the base color here. I'm on the website called Colors to help me find a palette of colors that would look well together. Once we have the colors, we can go in and start updating the styling of my Adalo app. First, we start off by rounding off the buttons so that they have a nice rounded look to them. With fonts, you got 3 fonts standard with Adalo, but if you want to access all of their fonts available, then you have to upgrade to the paid plan. So here we go, just updating the forms so that they look nice on the dark mode kind of vibe. You can update the colors by selecting the colors according to labels, input boxes, and it's all clearly labeled within Adalo. Now we're going to go for a more complicated scenario where we'll have to update the style of a list. But first we looked at the style area initially, but that's just for the whole list. You actually have to drill down into the individual list item, and then from there you can style the individual backgrounds of the rectangles and the text. And we're just going to check it out in preview to see how that looks. Now we're going to look at how we might update the illustrations. I like to use a website called Undraw to look up and find illustrations that might fit my theme. And you can also customize the color of the illustrations to suit your needs. So if you just download it straight up, one of the issues is that there might be a background associated with them. So no problem. Just download the SVG and put it into your visual editor of choice. And from there you can adjust the colors directly in the SVG, and then export those as images and reuse them in your application. So here we just updated both of our images as is. Here I'm updating the background images used in the application to have like a snippet of a gym scene, so that looks all right. Now this is the interesting part where the images in the back here don't really correspond to the fitness theme, and we want to update that. But where do we do this? If we look here, it's just the placeholder image. So what this stuff is actually database records. So if we go into the database records for a class, we can update the image and the class name directly through Adalo's interface. And now we can see that our images have been updated with nice background images, and that comes directly from the database. The database is also responsible for the types, so this is how you can go through and update the types to fit our fitness theme. So now we see those themes updated, but we want to change this bottom area now. We want to change this tab so that it also fits our dark theme. So you can just click on it, change the background, and as you can see, everything's updating and it's looking more slick. Right, let's preview this. Lovely. Now it's all one color scheme going on there. The next thing we're going to take a look at is updating images. So you just click on the image and choose an image that you want to replace it with. You can change the cropping so that it fills instead of gets cropped so that you can see the full image itself. So now we're going to take a look at updating the splash screen. This is the screen that the user sees for the first time. So what I'm going through now is going through Unsplash to look up fitness images that could possibly fit our theme. So I've tried the variations of different types of images to see how that would look. Explored different executions of the visual styling, but I kind of landed upon this one here where we use the blue and pink as a gradient background and use the image as the background here. First, we update the existing image, but as you can see, we need to resize this image a little bit, but it doesn't look right. Like her head's cut off completely, so we need to change this. If we look at Adalo, there are styles for the screen itself, and if you click on image here,
you can add a background image to the whole screen rather than an image component. This way we can control the crop and the positioning so that the image appears nicely on the page. When we put it all together, it looks a little something like this.
Alright, thanks for watching that video. If you thought this video was helpful, please click the like button, and if you want to get future videos just like this, consider clicking the subscribe button. And thank you once again for joining me on this journey to make better products together.